Okay, first I'm going to show you how to make a filter. Filters are things that are going to help you organize your data and select parts of your data. So to make a filter, I need to select all of the cells that I want in my filter. And I'm going to go up to my toolbar here and click on Create a Filter. Doesn't look like any changes were made, but what it'll do is it will put these column headings at the top. So it's helpful to have column headings for your data, and it will let me organize my data so that, for example, if I want to look at, I click on this 3 bars, if I want to look at just the girls' score, I can do that. I can also look at just the boys' score by clicking that. And I can also go and sort the data by lowest to highest. I could sort the data by highest to lowest. I can also just look at, if I'm Miss Foster and I want to just look at what Miss Foster's students did, you can also look at it alphabetically. Lots of options to sort your data. So when something's filtered, you'll see that it has the filter mark and not the 3 lines. So if you want to see all of your data, you make sure that you have the full set like that. So that showed you how to create a filter for your data and also sort or order your data. Now, there are also functions in data, and you can create a function in any cell. A function's like an equation, which is why when we do functions, the prompt is to use an equal sign. If you don't use an equal sign, none of the formulas will work. Because, for example, if I say I want to find the mean, I'm going to type right here to show what we're doing, the mean. I'm going to put in here equal sign, average, since the computer doesn't recognize the mean as a prompt, it uses average, and since the mean is the same thing as average, that's our prompt. So I do average, I put a parentheses, or you can do a tab, and then I have to select the data that I need. And I'm just going to select the numbers because I can't take an average of words. And you can see it says B2 to B31. And I'll push enter. And it tells me what my average is. It's pretty slick. Another one you can do is the median. And it's easy because the prompt is equals median. Tab. And I'm going to select the data. Push enter. 81. I can do mode. You got it. Equals mode. Tab. And it's collecting that other cell, but it'll kind of try and guess what data you want. And I select it all and I get my mode. You can also find the maximum. And say I want to find the girls' maximum. I can go and filter my data first to be only female. And then, although it's easier to look at it because this is a small data set, I can go and put girls equals max and then select my data, tell me what my maximum is. I can do, for example, let's say the boys minimum. So I need to change my filter and go and equals minimum. Highlight the data. 41, not a good score. And the last thing that's very helpful if you have large sets of data is being able to find the total number of data. So we use a count function for that. So I say equals count, and I should have unfiltered it. I'm not sure if that'll work for me. So I have to go back up and do it again. Got to be ready. So unfilter my data, get it both, and then go back to it again. Equals count. Select my data, and we know there's 30 because 31 minus 1 is 30. And so we have 30 data points. The last thing I want to caution you again is to make sure you use the equal sign. You can also play around because there's lots of different functions and formulas you can use that I haven't included. So there's a lot of awesome things that Google Sheets can do for you to help you speed up finding statistics and using data.